When your grocery store is out and you want to go above and beyond, let's make some homemade hoagie buns. All right, you guys have asked and we have listened. When we debuted that chicken cheesesteak not too long ago, the comments just lit up with that hoagie recipe, the bun recipe. I wasn't ready to put it out there yet. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but until we put something out there, I want to make sure you guys can really make it over and over again, the exact recipe, and have success, right? So at that time, I felt like I was good enough to show it on camera because this video today is dedicated all about the hoagie bun, right? Because it is so versatile. Everything from your cheesesteaks to club sandwiches or any type of sandwich you want, this is it, okay? Chopped cheese too. We might be doing one of those coming up. To get started, we have our milk. It's warmed up to about 110 degrees. It's a mix of milk and water. Remember, this recipe will not only be on theflattopking.com, but I'm trying to go over it here. So just a little bit of milk and water, 110 degrees. I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar out of our mix. Give that a quick stir, dissolve that sugar. That's gonna help activate that yeast. It's kind of like food for yeast. Yeast goes in, we'll let that bloom for about 5 to 8 minutes. Set that to the side, let us do its thing. All right, now we have our mixing bowl. To that, we're going to add bread flour, that buttermilk powder, the rest of the sugar, and salt. Just sift that in, get rid of all the hard things. Nothing should be left over. And that's why you sift right there. See that? That's that buttermilk powder and salt. Just take a spatula, work all that stuff through there till it's no longer there.
When you say buttermilk powder, tell me about the buttermilk powder. It's
kind of the idea of like dried non-fat milk where you reconstitute it. I found it, and ever since I've been doing my breads, especially with the dinner rolls, the cheesy dinner rolls, the sweet rolls, cinnamon rolls, I've used it and I absolutely loved it. So like I said in the original video, I don't know if I haven't tried it without it. I'm sure it'd work fine because that's just how baking goes, but I do like it. So if you have it or can find it, I highly recommend it. Even in your pancakes, it's good. Give that a mix. Alrighty, about 5 to 8 minutes later, your yeast is definitely active, looking good, and that's what you're looking for. So on the mixture it goes is everything that you sifted. Dough hook, turn it on, add that in there. Before I add my butter, I like just to make sure that the dough is coming together. Typically with these kitchen dough hooks in like one portion, sometimes you gotta help it out a little bit. But just as the dough starts coming together. Now that the dough is coming together, you can see it right down there. We're gonna start adding that softened butter and let the mixer just blend it in. So we're gonna look at probably like another 5 to 8 minutes, depends on how high you got your mixer. I'm just on low now while I incorporate the butter. And then we're gonna crank it up there to like a medium until that dough forms. See how the dough's coming away from the bowl? That's what you're looking for. If at this time it's like a lot flatter and you're having trouble with that hook catching on, add a tablespoon of flour at one time each. Add the tablespoon, let it work in, let it do its thing, and if it's still not doing it, one more tablespoon, because there are different hydrations, humidity, your flour strength versus the water. Did you get it actually like measured correctly? There's a lot of things that go on, but that's what you're looking for right there. That, my friends, is a good dough. Right on the verge of sticking, so it's definitely hydrated, but you just pull it right out. It doesn't stick to your hands, looking good. So let's set this to the side. Not a big deal. We're just going to oil the bottom of this. Let it run down for a second. All right, really quick. All you're looking to do is make your dough taut, tight, seal that edge. So what I like to do is just use your countertop, just like that. It's not a big deal. Right into the bowl it goes. And then I'll cover it with a tea towel. And we're gonna let this rest for about an hour. And just like that, an hour later, your dough should look like that. If not, start over. Get, what do you call it? Yeast is bad. Let's tar this. I made that mistake on one of my channels. The reason why we're doing this, because we want to, look at that, just look at that. That is some good dough. We want to 2.38 ounces divided by 6.
32 plus 3.8. 35.8. How many loaves are we doing?
6.
6 divided by 6. 5.96.
So just take your dough cutter and that's what you're gonna do. If you do not have a scale, I would try to make it as uniform as possible and cut it into 6 equal portions. I don't think anybody's gonna come to your house and care about whether or not you're that close to it. 5.9. Okay, set that to the side. 5.9, 5.9, 5.9, 5.9. All these were 5.9s, and I just had this much left over. So I have some cornmeal. I like the cornmeal crush. When we went to Philly, I even got a comment the last time about my hoagie rolls. They're like, oh, you're not supposed to add seeds. Our favorite cheesesteak place we went to was Angelo's, and I think Angelo's just won a Michelin star. Pretty neat, and he's all about the seed on the roll. It's a bakery first. Just happen to sell cheesesteaks and pizza. The amount of bread that he goes through is astronomical, and he loves the idea of the seeds on it. And when I ate it, you could tell it, and I think that's kind of like why we liked it. It just gave it like a nutty flavor. It just separated that from other ones. So cornmeal down, just a light dusting. All right. So the idea is, I am just going to roll this into about 8 inches. We've tried it before and 6 inches was not enough. 8 inches seemed to be the magic mark.
Thought you were going to make a joke.
Only you would think about like that. Little sesame seed. And then I want to roll it. The first time we did, I put sesame seeds on top, but they roll theirs in sesame seeds for extra. Just like that. No muss, no fuss. Try not to overwork it and just start pulling back. It'll naturally funnel in. You'll see the big spots, right? And you just want to work them big spots out. Almost the idea of like using like a commercial roller. Way different, but same idea. And you want to leave a little space so that when they proof, they got space to grow. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of these knocked out and you should be good. Another option is, let me get it really quick. I don't like going this route because I truly feel like it kind of like overworks the dough, but get the dough kind of like in a similar size, and then you just want to roll it out until you're 8 inches. I just think it presses too much air out. Okay, something like that. And then you can always just, I want to show you like this. Just roll your dough up like this. Kind of like that. And some people might like that method. I just think it overworks the dough.
Well, let's put that one on one side so we can see if there's a difference in taste.
Yeah, we can do that. All right, not bad. All right, plastic wrap or a tea towel, and it's gonna rest for another 45 minutes. All right, about a tablespoon of melted butter. This is extremely hot water. Just put a little dab in there. Egg yolk. Whatever you do, don't do it like that. Give that a mix, and that's going to be our egg wash. And the star of the show, our bread. I played around with that one after it already proofed, so it looks a little different. It won't matter. Just try to straighten it out a little bit. All right, first thing I want to do is actually cut it. Now, you don't have to have one of those fancy razor blades. However, whatever paring knife you decide to use, or kitchen tool, knife in general, just make sure it's sharp, okay? And you just want to kind of like, however design you want to do it. And then this last one over here, you know, we can come in, that's that way, so we can do it both ways. Kind of like that, okay? With your egg wash, just want to paint it on there. These three right here look really good. For my rolls, I like to top it off just with a dash of salt, and not a lot. Just for a little oomph. And just like that, as you can imagine, what I'm about to say, you have yourself some fantastic homemade hoagie rolls. I gotta be honest with you. So I plan on doing a video tomorrow, and we went to 2 major grocery stores that are extremely common across America, and neither one of them had hoagie buns. Like, they had like the little hoagie buns from like your average places, like Pepperidge Farm, Sara Lee, but they're so small. Like, you can't feel anything in there. You could put a couple slices of turkey and cheese and go on with it, but it's almost like an oversized hot dog. This is what I'm calling a dang hoagie roll right here. This is, all right, I'm gonna let them cool before you bite into them. You guys get the gist. Alrighty, from what I see, I'm gonna keep these intact as much as possible because we are gonna be filming with these. I got a couple ideas lined up. Does it matter which one I open up? Maybe that one? Maybe this one's a little odd. These are a little more even. Just look how the bread just pulls apart. And that's perfect. That crust on bottom. I'm telling you, I think it's the seeds. I would put more seeds on there. I think it gives a crunch, a little salt. Goes a long way. Steams. That's good dough. Ooh, man, that's good dough. Tell me one thing. You ain't getting that at the grocery store.
It's amazing how good it is, just fresh bread out of the oven.
All right, guys, there you go. There's your homemade hoagie rolls. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys make these, make sure you share them, especially like on like Facebook. I know you guys can share your stuff there. Sometimes Instagram will let you comment with the picture. Whatever you guys want to do. But you got to make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Like always, there's a join button down below. It's a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. Last but not least, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Peace!
I know. Give me another piece.
You start calling me a triple threat.
I already do.
Quadruple threat.
I can bake, I can griddle, I can smoke.